withdraw, they now become secretive. It's because they know too much and they don't even know how to share it. They don't even know what to say, especially for a child that got a burn at the back of her leg. And when she tried to tell the dad this thing, that was why the uncle burnt her leg. Obviously, she'll be so paranoid. And obviously, she's naive. So, and the man went scot-free for the burn on the leg because he said she was being stubborn and naughty. That was why she got that burn at the back of her leg. Do you understand? So, that is it. I want to
what to do.
Please be listening. Let me wee.
For DNC, and I took that out.
Let me quickly wee.
And after taking it out, I was on my. I was in the process. I didn't even know what to do and what not to do. But that was the first time ever. At this point, I was 18 already. Yes, I was 18. So they took it out, and 2 days after they took it out, he came back to me and raped me again. Like that, constantly again. I didn't even, like I said, I didn't even know he was having with his daughter. He was having with our another cousin and blah, 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 like that. But what can I say? I didn't know. And after I got the second, then in between again, I got pregnant the second time. But this time around, I knew it. I sensed it. And then I said it to him. And he said, it's good I knew now. I shouldn't say it out. But this is what I have to do. That is, it was going to take me there, and I have to go take it out myself. So I went to take it out the second time. And after that, I decided that really, I don't think I want to stay. I want to go to one of my auntie's place at another country where you visited a while ago. I went there to stay. So while I was there, I was restless. Mind you, before I went to that place, he sent his daughter away to go further study over where you are, and she went to study over there. So I was the goats they use to. He uses when he's angry with the wife, he comes bounce on me, like that. So before she left, or I think after she left, she came back one time. I was crying one day because I was so. They all were making fun of me because I don't know what happened. And they said, I decided to say to all of them, I said, I want to tell you guys something. That was my cousin and his daughter. I said, I want to say something to you guys. Like, what is it? I said, look at what is happening to me. Look at what uncle is doing to me. And none of them said it. Like, really? Oh, that's sad. Sorry. And that was it. But none of them said to me they were passing through the same thing. No, not even one soul. They never said to me. And that was the greatest mistake I made for even saying it to them. And then I became their enemy. Because they find me as competition as well. Because we are teenagers. So this one is like, oh, yeah, it goes with this one. It doesn't go with me. Like that. It was like becoming a normal thing, which was not even a normal thing to do. So it was just like that. And after a while, I decided to go to the other side. I decided to move. So I moved, staying with friends, and later I stayed on my own because, I was 18. I could go out then. And then I started staying on my own. But believe me, that period of time was the worst of my life, in between 19 years now, 19. I don't sleep. I find everything irritating. I'm restless. It's like I have a heavy heart, like I've done wrong. I have done wrong. I just need to come out clean. I was restless. Only àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ pé mo tiẹ̀ lè sọ lórí kíní tó pé mo mọ̀ pé ẹ máa play ẹ̀, so only àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ pé mi ò lè sọ. You understand? So I was restless, so like I couldn't keep it to myself. And one day I took my phone and I called the wife and I said, I want to say something to you. And she said, what is it? I said, I want to explain something to you that happened to me in my life and stuff like that. And she's like, yeah, really? And I said, this and this is what has been going on, this and this. I have proof, I have this. And she screamed and off the phone. She turned off the phone because mind you, with her, I was like a favorite because woman yẹn pẹ̀lú mọ́mì mi wọ́n jẹ́ ìyàwó ilé àbí báwo lọ ṣe máa ń pe kínní yẹn my like your mates in the marriage. You got married like my sister-in-law, something like that, or I don't know how to explain it. So they were like the wives in the house. So for some certain reason, she fell in love with me and loved my attitude towards her children, and I always support her or come back and buy something, or I appreciate who she is to me because she was like a mother. She taught me things. She was teaching me things, thinking I didn't know it, but not knowing that I have idea of those things because I was exposed to it. So, but she was teaching me. She was like my method there. She could easily tell me things like, no, this is how you do it. When you're with somebody, don't do like this. This is how you do this, you know. So we became close. She became like a mother to me over there. So that was why I was a little bit comfortable to say what happened to me to her. And then she just turned it off, and then she called me back. And she said, what did you say? I said, that is the truth. I was crying. She was devastated. She asked me, she was screaming, when, ow. I explained everything to her. As soon as I said all of that to her, it was like a miracle happened to me. The pain and the heaviness inside of me just dropped down. I felt like, I don't know how to explain it. I felt like the best thing that's ever, that, you know, when you're carrying a heavy weight and you just drop it down, you feel like you've been free. And that was how I felt like. And then she spoke to me and all of that. So in between, what is it called? They found out and they arrested my so-called uncle because Emma Baghdad wà ní Europe already, she understand. So wọ́n ṣáà mú uncle mi lọ sí kíní. So that part got finished. And that was the end of all of the drama. But even after all of that happened, and after I have wished everybody evil and say, yeah, this will happen to you, you did it to me, it's going to happen to you, you did it to me, or whatever, I now got to realize that it wasn't even about me saying it. It wasn't even about me saying it, because even me saying it, it made them find a lot of, we had a lot of, how you call it, finders in the process. So we got to find out he was doing this with this person and he was doing this with that person. I don't blame him anymore. I don't feel, how will I say it? I can't place a curse on him anymore. He did what he thought it was best for him to do. I have forgiven him. I don't have it anymore. But the problem there is, it doesn't go away. No matter how you try to deny it and like, oh no, I'm married now, I have children and stuff like that, it doesn't go away. It's there. It's there. If maybe I can't say if it's one person, okay, good. 2, 3, 4. I lost count. And it's would that be a like a sore, like it's bringing out a maggot or something, and it doesn't go away. So each time you paint it, it doesn't go away. I went for counseling, like you said. Yes, I did. I went for counseling for 3 to 4 years in between. It wasn't going away. Even because of everything that happened, I think I was like 20 or so. Then I decided, because I was so lonely, like I felt I needed comfort, and I just wanted to be with somebody, so somebody that can protect me from evil not to happen to me, because I feel everybody that's in me they have right to rape me or to do something with me. Then I met my ex, and we started a relationship in between, and I was like, I just want to be somebody's there to protect me, and that was the main reason why I got pregnant. And this time around, I knew I was getting pregnant from my boyfriend, and then we had our first son. But I wasn't even married. It wasn't about being married at the beginning. It was about being saved, being protected, having somebody. But I was wrong, because that doesn't even heal anything. So because of the mental health or whatever I was going through, I respect men a lot, but I don't depend on them. I get irritated from the things they do. I am very outspoken. I will tell you how I feel. I can't run because you're shouting. I will stand beside you. I will scream 10 times about it. I am bossy. I am. I don't want your help. I have got to realize that I don't need help from a man to make it. I can do it on my own. I can do it. I can fix it myself. So with all of this, it affected me so bad. Like, I can't even, people say, when I started my relationship with my ex, they say, I think a friend or so that knew about what happened to me said, please don't say this thing out there. Don't say it to anybody. But me, I said it to him. I'm like, let him know this is my life. This is, hey, just know. I said that to him. And maybe that affected him in some certain ways that he felt like, oh, I can't deal with this woman. She's just all over the place. And maybe not, I don't know, but it's never worked for us. Because I wanted something else and he wanted something else. My goal was make it, build a home, and at any point don't go broke. Because I knew being broke, that is when you say, oh, let me then before you know, you start dropping your children, and then before you know, somebody start doing things to them. So I try to make sure that I am contented with what I have and I manage what I have. And I learn how to save with every penny that I have. I try to do that. And in all of this, the only thing I could do was fall in love again with my children and fall in love again with my children. So I was never married. I had 3 children from my ex, but we're up and down. Today we are in together, tomorrow we are out. Today we are in together, tomorrow we are out. And the last one I was like, okay, it's over. You just go and I go, because I need time to heal from whatever I was passing through. And that was one of the best decisions I made. One of the best. So I made my decision. I moved out. I started a life of my own. I started a full-time job. I bought a house. So many things. It's not by my power, it's by the grace of God. And I could control whatever was in my head. The rest of them feel like it's nothing. Oh, it's nothing. I don't think about me. But me, I think about it constantly. I cannot say I don't think. I think about it constantly. I don't know how people live in pretense. I don't live. I feel it. When you have bumps on your face, you have to put powder on it. Like, oh, I don't want people to see this spot. Let me just close it off. That is what I do. That is what I do. I have forgiven everybody. I don't have grudges against nobody. I told my mom was like, oh my God, and then I went to visit Nigeria. I noticed my mom was even still talking to that same brother that I told her something happened to me. A lot of them in the family kept mute with me. They didn't want to talk to me, like, well, why do you say it? You shouldn't have said it. You should have just kept it after it has passed, because they arrested their brother and the brother has to stay in jail for years. Some of them were angry. Some of them didn't want to talk to me. Some of them felt I was the bad luck, like that. But I didn't care. But I've moved on already. And like I said, I forgive everybody. Saying to my dad, that one was also something else. Like what I said. It was like, yeah, hope say he used so thing. Hope say he used condom. All of this. Even you healing from the fact that you've been raped, you cannot just heal from the words that went through in that process. All the words that went through, all of it. You don't heal from it. It's traumatizing. And in all of this period, there was a time I said to myself, I'm gonna kill myself. That I was tired because I couldn't take it away. I tried to take it away. I couldn't take it away. But when I sit down and look at my kids, I'm like, I'm hopeful. I can do it. I just say to myself, girl, you can do it. You've done it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. But it doesn't go away. They walk freely. Nothing can happen to them. They do whatever they want to do, but the damage there, I can't clean it. I wish I could just scrape it away. I can't scrape it away. I wish I could just cover it up and act like it didn't happen, but it did happen. And for some certain reason, I can't forget about it. I don't see myself going into it, but I just can't forget about it. It's affected me mentally. You see me, I laugh, I smile, I take pictures and all of that. That is me outdoor. Inside, I'm broken. For that reason, I decided that I'm going to be so close to my children. I'm going to build communication. I am a mother that scream. If I scream, my voice is like, oh my God, mama, oh, my mommy started again. They are like giving ways. But I have a very good communication by the grace of God with them. I can easily communicate with them. I travel with them. We go on holidays together. I don't drop my children for nobody. Nobody. I am a woman that works 7 to 5. And at the same time, I create time for football, I create time for games, I create time for swimming, I create time for holidays. I do all of this because I want to have the best communication. I don't say like somebody was saying on the platform that she stands, she rub cream and she, no, I don't do that. I say, nobody has the right to touch your private areas. It is for you. You have the right. My son, 15, you have the right. I tell him, I don't want to see it, but make sure nobody touches it. Nobody has the right to touch it. And if anybody touch it at any point in time, say to me, my children has a password that if anything, nobody can just take them because they will tell you that my mother gave you the password. Say it to me. God bear me weakness on this day. I'm driving now. I'm going to make sure I slice the person and put the person 10 feet down, whoever comes close to my children. Because I cannot be alive and let anyone go through that thing I went through. Because it doesn't go away. So, the best thing I could do is to build a communication with them. I talk to them. My son of 11 knows what is sex. Yes. I talk to him about it. This is what it is. They are teenagers. The things they watch, online, you can't even say, you can't even predict. You're not there sometimes. So what is the best way for you to do? Communicate with them. This is what they call sex. Nobody has the right to touch this and nobody has the right to touch that. There is time for everything. When you get to that time, you're going to have sex. But for now, you need to be careful. This is how it works. Nobody has to come close to you. Nobody has to carry you. Nobody has to say, those kind of talk, you don't bring it around my own children. Please take it far away. Don't tell me, that's my son's husband, or I'll just tell you, shut it there, please. Don't bring it on my table. That is how it starts. And you start carrying their alcohol before you know they start pressing. And for me, physically, my body structure, everything is just there. I'm adding weight because sometimes I abuse food. I just want to eat, like that. But that doesn't mean like because of what happened to me, this is dropping or that is dropping. No.
I think why she said that is because, the Christian girl, some people said her, the mother should have known that the girl has been abused because, her breast was quite protruding and it was kind of flat or something like that. But she's trying to make us understand that it may not show from the body, it may not show from anything. It may just be an inside abuse, pains, and, like she's experiencing or she's feeling. So it may not show from the breast, it may not show from the stomach or anything. So that's what she's why she made that illustration. Yeah.
It's not even that. I am okay. I am okay. I don't like to talk about issues like this because it's very sensitive, and I can explode, I can cry, I can say things, but one thing for sure is you're going for therapy, you're going for counseling, you're going for all those things. It only takes you to make it okay. When you've not decided to make it okay, it can be okay. It can't be okay. It's there forever. It's there forever. Maybe in between you can be, I don't know, because at my age, it's still there. I feel it. So there is no two ways about it. There is no two ways about it. That's it. But I don't even pray for it to even happen to my worst friend or my enemy. I don't even pray for that, because there are things you just can't take away. They stay there like a glue. And I pray God have mercy on us. I pray God have mercy on a lot of mothers that just think that job they are going for is more important than their daughter, or that job they are going for is more important than their son. Even if you have a job, even if you're doing anything, create time for your children. Create time to look at certain things. Create time. You might not be good in everything, but create time to build a communication bond. With a communication bond, they will come to you at any point in time and tell you what they are feeling and what they are passing through, or how do they feel. How do they feel? I know whoever is my son, my children are talking, I know what they are, I know their friends, I am into it. I was listening to a program from Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze said, how did he even put it? He said, in this 22nd century, you cannot say you don't know how to operate on a Snapchat or an Instagram page. You cannot say that. Don't say that anymore, because the children are more wiser than us. So don't ever say you don't know.
Okay, so that is that. So I think 2 more, then we have to go. Sorry about that.
Thank you so much.
That's
Thank you
me
so
talking
much.
now.
You have answered comprehensively, what I expected that you answer. Thank you so much for taking your time to respond. I shouldn't try and be, watering down anything. I just know that you are a strong woman. And I know you know that. You are a strong woman. Thank you so much. Thank you for carrying on. Thank you for being strong for yourself. Thank you for loving your children. Thank you. Thank you. So we see tomorrow, or we see tomorrow in the courtroom by the grace of God. So, like I said, I'll use the voice note so that we can help others. Your experience, I know many people are going through or went through same. After all, there's still hope. There's still hope. Thank you so much. Love you. Have a good night rest. God bless you. My regards to the family. God bless you.
She responded.
Good evening. Yeah. How are you? How's the family? Hope you guys are all fine. Thanks a lot. Also, thanks for your love. Thanks for your care. Thanks for checking up. I really do appreciate it as well. Thank you so much. I also hope a lot of people are going to learn from this. It's, I don't know how to put it sometimes, but I just pray they can pick 1 or 2 things out of it, and the healing process is going to, whoever is facing such or whoever is in such, the healing process is going to come even easier than mine, hopefully, like that. So, and there was something I wanted to say during my therapy and counseling and all of that stuff. All I could just remember was like flashback of what really happened to me. You know, you start to put pieces together and start to remember, oh, this is what happened. This is what I could sense, I could smell, I could feel. Then I could easily remember this is how it was. This is what they were doing. And this was the pain, and this was how I felt for days. Like I couldn't sleep. I could just easily place all the puzzles together. So that part didn't really help me. It didn't help me. So I was supposed to go there to see how to come out of it, but I wasn't coming out of it. I was just getting to remember and put pieces together. That is what I could do. And after a while, I had to stop for I think about 2 years, and then I went back again. And that process, I was saying to myself, now it's time to heal from it. So now I could put the pieces of this is how it happened, and that is why it happened. And then I'm like, okay, let me try to heal from this part first and go to the next one and heal also from the other part. So apparently, it's just a process. It's a process. It can take forever. It can take one day, but it's a process. And I wish everybody has a very closer look to their children and watch over them. You don't need to, I don't know how to say it, but I just pray God teach us how to all do it. And I hope everybody will be fine one way or the other. So my love to you also and to your family. I really do appreciate you a lot. Like I said earlier on, I really do. I respect you a lot. You're like a big sister to me, and I just can't explain it. But my love for somebody that I haven't seen, but I fall in love each time she says something or she's bringing her mouth close to the camera and she's trying to whisper. Like, I think is she trying to gossip, and at the same time she's trying to gossip, but it's on social media. Everybody's still gonna watch it. So that always makes me laugh a lot. So even if I'm not online watching, I always watch it at work. Not really watching, I just put it in my pocket and I'll listen to it. I was smiling. Thanks for making my day beautiful. Thanks for making me laugh at work, even when sometimes it's boring. So I always have you. And when you send a message, I'm not coming online, I'm like, oh my God, I don't have anything to watch on Monday or Tuesday. So, but really, really, I hope to see you one day, and my love for you remains the same. Thank you so much. A very big kiss, and have a wonderful, beautiful night rest. Greetings to the family. Thank you. Bye. Love you.
Love you. So that's it. So that is all.
Hello, Yeye. Sorry, lastly.
Oh, sorry.
When you
I
have
think
time, you can
that
just
this
respond to
one
this.
should be
It's
out
okay.
of.
No problem.
So this one should be out of. Okay, so that's the end of the discussion. So guys, we are able to learn from all what happened there, and it's really a sad thing. I know we all know what happened, and many people have experienced this. You know, but why we are doing this is so that if you have experienced it, you should know that you are not alone, and that there's still hope, and that in case you don't know, there's always one child going through this kind of situation, abuse somewhere. So we should be vigilant, we should be observant, we should take notes, we should be very, we shouldn't take anything for granted, and then we should communicate with our children. We should be close to our children, communicate with them so that we don't start thinking, getting to this age now, and after 3 children, sharing this with us and letting us know this was her childhood experience. Eventually, she told the father, and you can see that the uncle went to jail for this reason. You understand? Obviously, you should know that would have broken a whole family. You should know that. At the point when she even told the father was saying, oh, the good thing is, did he use condom? Do you understand? Your brother raped your daughter severally, and all he had to say was, oh, did he use condom? So, see, the world is at its worst. You understand? Ejiro, darling. Well done for all you do, sis. Yeye Kudi Culture. You do not know the power of your platform. Love you, Mega. Love you much more, darling sister. So, guys, that is it. I hope we learned one or two things from what she has discussed with us. Even if some of us, people may have experienced this in the past, thank God you are alive, carrying on and healing. She said it doesn't heal, but be very, very observant about the kids. Let history not repeat itself. You understand? So that's just it for today. I love you all. Do have a beautiful week ahead. This is K Money Signatures Kaftan. Do not hesitate to patronize me anytime, any day. What do we come here to do? To come and analyze, also to come and sell K Money Signatures Kaftan. I am there on my WhatsApp 247 all the time to respond to whatever you want to buy from me as regards kaftan. To buy your 18 karat earrings, please do not gold. Go to Zafi Concept. That is where I get my gold from, 18 karat gold. And to get your wigs, anyway, I'm not wearing the wig today, sorry, but to get your wigs, if you like any wig on Yeye Kudi, do not hesitate to go to Yeti Wig on Facebook or on Instagram. And if you like my skin as it is glowing, do not hesitate to buy from Beef's Beauty Care. And then yeah, we are getting ready for what? T40 Peps. In between your leg for shuku 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 benshi 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 benshi. If you want to bench and you want to do 69, you want them to lick your plate very well, don't hesitate to patronize T40 with their posh rosy and to spare nicely, beautifully, handsomely and beautifully. Go to T40 Perfume. They are the best. I want you one so lower. And then back to me. Don't hesitate to patronize K Money Signatures Kaftan. We are the best. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow at 8 p.m. by the grace of God. Love yous. Bye. Let me greet a few of you before I go. I said it that the Christian girl must have been molested. Isila, yes, that's what we're thinking. And that's why I brought somebody that have been through that kind of thing. And that's what we are thinking. We are not sure, but that's what we are thinking. Yes, communication is the key. Best key with our Kimorenike Akpeke. Thank you. Yes, Adenike Okebioru. Yes, Friday Juliet Akipelu. We learned a lot. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Good night, Auntie Yeye. You are rocking the low hairstyle. You have the perfect shape of it. Thank you, Joy Copeland. Thank you all. Fantastic show, my gorgeous Yeye. I love you all. We love you much more. Onyola Ogundowele Taiba. Bye-bye, I love you. Victoria, Faith, Olukemi, bad job. Bye, love you. See you people tomorrow, 8 p.m. Do not hesitate to turn up, okay? Bye.